Hello everyone, welcome to our video presentation. We are from BCS24 and today we're excited to share our analysis of a very relevant and important global issue. Yes, it's all about international trade policies, especially the US import-export tariff and how they can affect Indonesia in multiple aspects. Trust us, it's more than just numbers. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee if you want, and let's dive to our PSTL analysis to better understand what's really going on behind this global economic moves. So check it out. The current state of Indonesia's economy is facing serious challenges, especially in government policies, frequent regulatory change, and a growing public distrust toward the authorities have contributed to a decline in market potential. These issues weaken investor confidence and make it harder for Indonesia to compete on the global stage. To address this, a step-by-step internal reform is essential. First, the government must focus on cleaning up its own house. This means eradicating corruption, eliminating illegal labors, and cracking down on rogue companies that operate outside the law. By doing so, we can build a stronger foundation for economic growth and restore public trust. Next, Indonesia needs to implement more strategic import and export regulation. They should not only protect local industries but also ensure that we remain competitive in key international markets. Finally, it's crucial to strengthen diplomatic and trade relationships with major global players such as China, Japan, and European Union. This partnership will open up more export opportunities and help Indonesia diversify its economic dependencies. With consistent and transparent reform, Indonesia can move toward a more stable economic future and position itself to achieve long-term growth. To strengthen Indonesia's position in the global market, we must focus on empowering local communities. By investing in people, we can build stronger, more competitive human resources for the future. At the same time, expanding business development, especially for small and medium enterprise, will help stimulate innovation and job creation. Lastly, Indonesia should diversify its export destination beyond traditional market, exploring opportunities in regions like Africa, Asian countries, and other emerging economies can reduce our dependency and open up new avenues for growth.
How tariff policies exactly can affect the welfare in Indonesian society? Tariff regulation, especially import tariff regulations, have a huge impact, especially on companies in Indonesia and workers in Indonesia, where workers are threatened with losing their jobs and Indonesian companies cannot withstand the large import taxes. So what is the solutions? Programs from the government that can support laid-off workers who have families so that they can help the family with laid-off family member until they find work again. And the last one is collaborate between the central government, local government, and company officials in managing companies or factory industries, so that the management of layoffs and improvement of infrastructure and logistic facilities can be managed transparently and maintain economic stability in the country. How tariff policies can affect innovation and technology adoption in Indonesia? Tariff policies can affect Indonesian innovation and technology adoption on the production level. In production level, there must be a step when the production team want to produce many products in a short time. But since many machinery craft in another country, and with the new tariff policy, there will be fund swelling when the team want to buy the machine to mass product. So how is the solution? The solution is to make Indonesian technology go worldwide. We just need to regularly participate in international events. In there, we can promote our product so we can attract many investors to fund into our product. Of course, the only way to attract many investors is having a really good storytelling to tell them that we need this so we can keep that and anymore.
Environmental impact. The 32% US tariff decreases the cost of importing green technology to Indonesia, slow down clean energy projects, and potentially raises carbon emissions. The solution is for Indonesia to strengthen its local green industry, provide fiscal incentive for resource processing such as nickel battery production, develop low carbon product standard, and develop renewable energy and recycling systems. Legal measures. The US tariff potentially violates WTO rules Article 1 and 11. Indonesia can file a complaint with the WTO from a coalition of affects policy. Second, safeguard clauses in trade agreement and purpose and international trade law task force.
Strategic recommendation for Indonesia government to respond to America tariff and to achieve 8% economic growth. First, improve government governance to stabilize the economy and restore public trust. Second, diversify export markets beyond the US, targeting countries like China and the EU. Third, provide fiscal and social support for industry and workers affected by tariffs. Fourth, develop domestic industries, especially green technology and manufacturing. Fifth, file complaints to the WTO and form coalitions with affected countries. Sixth, enhance infrastructure and foster cooperation between government and private sectors. All of these steps will help Indonesia achieve 8% economic growth and become a developed country as we always.